You can call me John Locke, cause I'm about to blow open this hatch like I believe the island wants me to do it. 4, 8, 15, 16, 23, 42.
How the heck is it going, Ninja Clan? Welcome to the 6th episode of my Wind Waker HD walkthrough series. So last time we got all of the night auction items, and this time we are going to continue to the next story mission. So go ahead and hop in your boat, and once you're in your boat, go to your map tab on the gamepad and open up a few treasure charts. These treasure charts that I'm going to tell you to open up all lead to heart pieces. So open up number 11, number 23, number 31, number 33, and finally number 38. So go ahead and start sailing towards Dragon Roost Island. Once you get to Dragon Roost Island, go ahead and intercept the beetle shop ship to reload your bait. So drive in front of the shop ship and then get out of your boat and climb up on Beetle's ship and go in. We are going to get some bait that we will use later in this episode. Go ahead and buy Hyoi pairs until you have at least 3 in your inventory. And then after you have at least 3 Hyoi pairs in your inventory, go ahead and buy all-purpose bait until it fills up your bait bag. So why we did that is so we can throw bait to the fish jumping out of the sea so that they will give us a part of a sea chart so we can fill up our sea chart and know where we're going and know information about the islands. So once you're done getting that bait, go ahead and sail south, and there will be this volcano looking island coming up. So go ahead and sail towards that. Go ahead and equip your bait from your bait bag and find the jumping fish and left target the jumping fish and throw your bait. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island? Then start by opening up your sea chart. You see that there volcano that's spewing out lava like there's no tomorrow? Yeah, well, they say there's a great treasure hidden inside that thing. The thing is, everyone who's ever tried to get inside has just been blasted away by the great balls of fire that come shooting off the top. If you want to get inside, you ought to go find the island that's 1 square north and 4 squares west of here. That's where the power to freeze anything is hidden. Or so they say. Maybe it's not true, but it wouldn't hurt to look, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Alright, so remember this volcano island. We will come back to it later in the game, but for now, just keep sailing south. Make sure to keep an eye out for the jumping fish. When you see the jumping fish, sail up next to him and put away your sail and left target him and throw him bait. Hoy, small fry. Yeah, I've heard. I take it you want a chart and information about this island. Then start by opening up your sea chart. Tell me, small fry, have you ever caught a fairy before? 'Cause from what I've been told, when you've been beaten to a pulp by monsters and such, and you think that you've finally met your match, if you've got a fairy with you, then you've got nothing to worry about. Don't you wish you had something handy for carrying fairies around with you, Fry? If you want one, go south from here until you see a miserable-looking submarine floating on the sea. Look there. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Okay, continue sailing to the south. Once again, go up to the jumping fish and left target him and give him some bait. You ought to come sail these seas on nights when the right half of the moon is missing. It'll give you shivers, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Okay, so once you get to this island, which is called Bomb Island, which we just got a chart for, look around for a submarine, which is this direction. And you'll see a floating platform as well as a submarine. We can get a bottle in the submarine, but first I'm going to hop off and get a joy pendant from that bokoblin. So if you want to get a joy pendant, equip your grappling hook and go up on the platform and grapple the bokoblin. Then you can defeat him or jump off the platform, whatever suits you. And then swim over to the submarine and go in the submarine door. When you go in the submarine, you will see a few rats and 3 bokoblins. So go ahead and jump down and grapple each bokoblin so you can get a skull necklace from each of them. And then go ahead and kick the bokoblins' butts. And once you defeat all the bokoblins, a chest will appear. Open the chest, and inside is an empty bottle. The empty bottles in Zelda are super useful because you can carry fairies and potions in them. So once you have the empty bottle, go ahead and climb back up the ladder and exit the submarine. Now that we're back out, go ahead and get in your boat. I'm going to change it to daytime just because I prefer daytime to nighttime. It's just a preference thing. And then continue sailing to the south to reach our destination. By the way, do you like this shirt I'm wearing? My brother gave it to me as a present because he got it when he visited Mexico. So shout out to you. Thanks, man. I appreciate the shirt. Eventually, you will reach Forest Haven. Yes, do you not see what rises up from the horizon? That is where you must go, Clumsy, the Forest Haven. It may appear as though this is but a great tree rising far above the ocean's surface, but it is a sacred place. It is inside this grotto that you will find the spirit of the earth, the great Deku tree. You must speak with the Deku tree and receive from him the sacred gem known as Faror's Pearl. I fear that Ganon's vile hand may have already reached this most sacred of sanctuaries. Go forth with caution, Clumsy. Before actually going forward with the story, hop back on your boat and sail around the opposite side of the island over here. You will see a glowing spike. So go ahead and sail to that glowing spike and look at treasure chart 31 go ahead and stop your boat above the yellow X on treasure chart 31. And once it's over the yellow X, use your grappling hook to salvage a treasure. Which contains another piece of heart, which gives us a whole new heart container. You got a piece of heart. That's the 4th piece, completing another heart container. Your life energy has increased by 1 heart. Excellent. Go ahead and equip some bait and feed the fish. Just a wee bit north of here, on Bomb Island, I've sometimes seen a merchant of incredible girth with a monstrous pack on his back. Now what could he be doing on that lonely little isle? I tell you, there are some strange folk in the world, Fry. And that's all the info I've got to offer. If you want to hear it again, you'll have to throw me some more bait on the water for me. Sorry, but that's my policy, Fry. I can't go fighting evil on an empty stomach, you know. And with that, I'm off. Okay. Now go ahead and dock back at Forest Haven and swim up onto the island. And then go ahead and climb up and follow the path. And eventually a giant plant monster will jump out of this little pod. So go ahead and equip your grappling hook and hit him with your grappling hook, and you will get a Boko Baba bud. Boko Baba seed, rather. You got a Boko Baba seed. You can keep it in your spoils bag. This is the source of the evil plant's magic. Perhaps if you can find someone to cook it up, its magic can be unleashed. So now that you've got its seed, go ahead and destroy it. On the left, you'll see 2 waterfalls. Remember this location, it will become important later in the game. But for now, head up the hill and defeat the Boko Babas after taking their seeds, and just follow the path. And once you get up to this area with the grappling points, grapple across the gap. And let go. And then quickly press left trigger and right trigger to deflect the rock back at that octopus thing. And then jump across the gap to the next platform and get the seed from this Boko Baba and defeat him. And then jump across to this platform and go up and jump across to that platform and press left trigger and right trigger again. And then once that octopus is dealt with, look up and use your grappling hook to grapple across the river and enter the doorway. This is inside the Forest Haven. So follow the stream upstream and continue following it, and eventually you will see this giant face on the side of a tree. So go ahead and step on the lily pad in front of the giant face. That is the Great Deku tree. Choo-choos will spawn on his face, and to help him, we will need to run into his base to shake all of the choo-choos off. So go ahead and roll into his base to knock all of the choo-choos off, and then you can grapple all of them to get Choo Jelly from them if you would like to, or you can just defeat them with your sword. You got some green Choo Jelly. Keep it in your spoils bag. Inside green choo-choos is a magical gelatinous essence, but it can't be used in its current form. If you take too long, they will reappear on the Great Deku's tree's face, So go ahead and roll back into him to get them back off. I must apologize. I was in error. I saw your clothing, and suddenly I felt a longing for an age gone by. That longing caused the ancient tongue to pass my lips. I am the guardian spirit of this forest haven, the Deku tree. I owe you my thanks for your aid in ridding me of those foul creatures. Tell me, was it not the King of Red Lions, the boat who speaks, who led you to this place? So it is true. Then you have come here because you have need of the pearl of the goddess? I see. I knew there was a reason the monsters had begun to congregate in the regions around my wood. Now I understand it. He has returned. Ganon has returned. In that case, we must make haste. Koroks, little children of the woods, this traveler is not your enemy. Let your hearts be at ease and show yourselves. These Koroks are exactly the same as in Breath of the Wild. What do you call yourself? Clumsy? Well then, Clumsy, these are the Koroks, the spirits of the forest. Once upon a time, long ago, the Koroks took on human forms. But when they came to live on the sea, they took these shapes. Now they fear people, but to me they will ever be my cherished little children. As it happens, you have come just in time for a ceremony that the Koroks hold but once every year. It is about to begin. I shall grant the pearl to you once their ceremony is complete. I must apologize for the brief delay, but if the ceremony is not completed soon, an ill fate could befall us. So let it begin. Are you ready, my children? We are not, oh great Deku tree! Something terrible has happened! It is Makar! Makar! What is the matter, Linder? You and Makar are always late. No, it is not that, oh great Deku tree. Makar fell into the Forbidden Woods. What? The Forbidden Woods? I told him to be careful, but still Makar flew above the Forbidden Woods, and as he drew close to it... Foolish little Makar. Clumsy, you have heard all this? The Forbidden Woods are right beside the hollowed island of our forest haven. Those woods, the whole region, is a vile place that is home to evil beasts. And now it seems they have taken a child of the forest named Makar. Your presence here is no mistake, I deem. The King of Red Lions likely expects great deeds of you. It is why he brought you here. I am sorry to ask this of you, but can you go rescue young Makar for me? But great Deku tree, people cannot fly through the air. Ah yes, thank you, child. You are right. It is not possible to enter those woods from the sea, is it? Clumsy, I would guess from your size that you are heavier than my Korok children. Ouch, I know I could stand to lose a few pounds, but come on. Yet I think we may still be able to solve this dilemma. You must use the item I shall bestow upon you and fly through the sky. Wow, that was impressive. I wish I could do that. Forgive me, Clumsy, but could you climb up to my crown and get the leaf from up there? Once the cutscene is over, head to your left and enter the Boko Baba Bud. It will charge up and then shoot you out into the air, like so. You can move around in the Boko Bud aiming with your left stick, pressing left or right. When you've aimed yourself correctly, go ahead and press the left stick forward to jump out of the Boko Bud. So just keep going up the Boko Buds, using the stems to guide you, and jump up until you reach this tree area. And then, above you, there will be a grappling point. So go ahead and use the grappling point to swing to the next Boko Bud. And let go. And then use the stems to guide you again to aim your Boko Bud, and press forward when you're done aiming. Eventually you'll come to the top of the tree where the leaf is. Go ahead and grab the leaf. You got the Deku leaf. Set it to and use it with Y, X, or R. Plant your feet on the ground and use it to blow blasts of air at objects and enemies. You can also jump in the air and use your magic power to drift on the currents of the wind. Swordsman, over here! Please, you must fly from over there to here using your Deku leaf. So we'll do that in a second, but first we are going to actually go to the upper level there to unlock a totally optional area. So go ahead and equip your Deku leaf on one of your buttons. When you run off and jump, you can use the Deku leaf to glide across to a different area, as long as you have magic power. So when you're ready, go ahead and jump towards this Boko Baba Bud and use your Deku leaf to glide there. Once you auto jump, immediately press the Deku leaf button. These Boko Baba Buds replenish magic. Once you're ready, press forward and use your Deku leaf to glide to the high platform. Once you're on the higher platform, go ahead and go through the door. This is a totally optional area, and there's actually not much value in going to this area, in my opinion. So if you want, you can just head back through the door to go to the main area. But I will show you how to get this optional area anyway, in case you wanted to. So first, point yourself towards the island, which is over there, right over there, and then change the wind direction. Change the wind direction to northwest. Then point yourself at the right side of the island and jump off the ledge and immediately press your Deku leaf button. And glide over to the island and wait until you see the glowing green diamond beneath you on the island, right there. And then let go. Then you will see a vault that is closed up, as well as a man standing outside. Palace of Figurines, Nintendo Gallery. Membership required to enter. So go ahead and talk to this guy. You're incredible. Did you just fly down here? That's the coolest thing ever. Hey, if you can fly, do you think maybe you can hit that switch over there? Huh? Can you? Huh? You can't see it? It's just over there, up toward the top of the forest haven. Don't you have a telescope? I mean, who doesn't in this day and age? So go ahead and equip your telescope. And if you look over towards the Forest Haven, the switch is way up on top of that island at the base of that one branch. You see what I mean? Right in that little nook. So if you zoom in, you'll be able to see the silver switch next to this tree branch here. So now that you know where it is, you can hit it with using a Hoyoi pair. So go ahead and equip a Hoyoi pair. And use it to possess a bird. Once you are controlling the bird, fly up towards the switch and hit it with the bird's body. And that will open the vault door and drop a ladder. Once you've hit the switch, you can either continue flying around until you're done, or press the right trigger to go back to controlling Link. Once you're ready, go ahead and jump down the vault door hole. That will lead you to the figurine shop. Take out your pictograph box and take a picture of the guy behind the counter. As well as the guy standing by the counter. Make sure it says good in the top left corner. You might have to reposition yourself to get a picture that says good in the top left corner. There, just like that. That says good. So, you were a member this whole time. Awesome. Hey, and thanks to you, I got in and became a member too. Check it out. I gave this guy a pictograph and he gave me this figurine in return. Talk about cool. This'll be all the rage. You should get some figurines made too. Okay. And talk to this figurine maker. Welcome. Welcome to the Nintendo Gallery Figurine Palace. This is your first time here, isn't it? Did one of our members provide you with an introduction, I hope? Well, no worries one way or the other. We've been losing members due to our lack of gimmicky attractions. But we don't worry. True fans know we're the coolest. So anyway, do you know what it takes to become a member of our club? The figurines we have on display here have all been made using pictographs provided by our devoted members. If you bring me, the master sculptor, a pictograph that steals my breath away, then you'll become a member, and you'll become able to view the collection in our galleries. And won't that be nice? Do you have such a pictograph? So go ahead and left target him and press your pictograph box and show him a picture of either the guy standing by the counter or himself. Beautiful, breathtaking, sublime. Talk about a modest guy. The shiny pupil, the smooth, supple skin. Who is this? And where can I find such beauty existing in the world? Why, this is beauty incarnate. The most modest guy. The most modest.
I think I am actually humble. I think I'm much more humble than you would understand.
Mercy, my heart bubbles over with the undeniable compulsion to create a figurine from this work of art. Please permit me to sculpt this. It will be a jewel of a figurine. So what's your name, kid? Clumsy? Clumsy, is it? Well, Clumsy, this officially marks your induction into our little club. I think I should be done with this tomorrow. I'll have to ask you to be patient until then. Okay. And you can also show him the picture of the other guy if you want. Are you saying my fans want this figurine? Wow, that golden, freshly brushed hair. That stylish yet unassuming bod. Why, this is a mighty handsome man. Mercy, my very soul compels me to make a figurine from this picture. Please permit me to sculpt this. It will be a jewel of figurine. Figurine making requires love and time. You'll have to wait until tomorrow. I bet you're looking forward to seeing what you're going to get. Okay, so if you want to see the figurines immediately, I think all you need to do is exit the shop and then play the Song of Passing twice so that one full in-game day has passed, and then come back down. And I believe their figurines will be in this door, I think, with the water in front of it, if I'm not mistaken. But like I said, this area is completely optional. All this is a figurine shop. So any pictograph you bring to this man, he will make into a figurine, whether it's of the characters or creatures or monsters in the game. Every creature, monster, and character in this game will have a figurine that they are capable of being made into. But I am not going to cover every figurine in this guide because it's so extensive. But if you want, you can try and collect all of the figurines. There's not really a prize for doing so. It's more of a completion OCD thing. So if you have OCD or a completion thing, you'll have to look up a different video, because I'm not going to show you how to get every figurine in this series. So sorry about that, but it's just too long of a quest and virtually no reward. So this quest really isn't worth it, in my opinion. So once you're ready, head back outside. Now that we've used a Hoyoi pair as well as all-purpose bait, go ahead and get back on Beetle's boat to grab some baits. So buy as many Hoyoi pairs as it takes for you to have 3 Hoyoi pairs, and then fill up the rest of your bait bag with all-purpose bait. And we did that just so we'll have bait if we need it. So go ahead and jump back onto the island. And then once you're back on Forest Haven Island, continue going up the path and collecting Boko Baba seeds until you get back up to the inside of Forest Haven. And head inside. Once back inside, you can actually go get a potion from a character here. So follow the stream upstream again. And once you get to the lily pad, continue forward up this hill. And there's a shop right here in the wall. Hollo's Forest Potion Shop. Hello, swordsman. You seem to be in high spirits. As for me, I'm using the fruit of the forest to create potions. I'm called Hollo. I wish I could create a potion that would help you, swordsman, but the ones I have here only seem to work on my fellow Koraks. I know! If you can somehow gain magic power, swordsman, then you will surely need a potion that can replenish it. Then, if I can get the right ingredients, I might be able to make a potion for you. Oh, but I haven't seen the ingredients that help recover magic power here in the forest. If I had seeds from the flower monsters in the Forbidden Woods, then maybe I could make a potion for you. Do you know about these seeds? I do. I have, like 10 of them? Yeah, I have 10 of them. So go ahead and equip your Boko Baba seeds and left target this guy and show him the seeds. Oh, that's a Boko Baba seed. That's it. That's what I need to make the kind of super replenishing potion that would help you, swordsman. Alright, I'm going to use 4 of your seeds to create a super replenishing potion. Please wait just a moment. So if you give this guy 4 seeds, he will make a blue potion for you, which restores both your health and your magic. Anjala Manjala Cho Wei! Haha, it's ready. Here you go. You got some blue potion. Set it to Y, X, or R and use it to replenish both life energy and magic power. Keep it in your bottle until you need it. Come see me again after you gather more seeds. I'll be waiting. Alright, so I believe every time you give this guy 4 seeds, he will give you a blue potion. So if you ever need a blue potion, come see this guy and give him 4 seeds. Head back out. And then make your way back up the Boko Baba plants. So go ahead and make your way back up using the Boko Baba buds. And jump up to this tree branch. And then from here, equip your Deku leaf. And look to this lower platform with the arrow pointing at it and the Korok, and glide to it using your Deku leaf. And wait until you see the glowing green diamond below you and then let go. Very good, Mr. Swordsman. You already mastered using the Deku leaf. But since you're so much heavier than we are, you can't fly very far, can you? How unfortunate. Well, anyway, this is the exit that leads to the Forbidden Woods where our brother Makar is being held. Please take care of Makar. Don't worry, I won't let it get scratched. So once you're out, continue up this pathway and talk to this Korok. Congratulations, swordsman. It appears you've finally gotten the Deku leaf. That eerie-looking island over there is home to the Forbidden Woods. Makar is trapped somewhere within there. You'll have to float over to the entrance from here using your Deku leaf. But when you're flying with the Deku leaf, you're at the mercy of the wind. If the wind can't carry you there, you'll fall into the sea before you land. If only the wind were blowing in the right direction to carry you there. So go to the end of this little ledge and point towards that island over there and play the wind's requiem and change the wind direction to southwest. Then, when you're ready, hop off of the ledge and immediately press your Deku leaf button. And fly over to the little island with the Korok on it. And wait till you see the diamond, then drop down. Refill your magic by cutting the grass. And then talk to the Korok. Nice job, swordsman. It looks like you've already mastered using your Deku leaf. You're a quick study. The first thing you should do is cut the grass around here to replenish your magic power. Way ahead of you. The entrance to the Forbidden Woods is on a much higher level than the entrance to our forest haven. In order to get up to such a high place, you'll have to catch the swirling updraft. Can you see the updraft, swordsman? The updrafts around here move swiftly. You have to time your jump just right so that the wind will fill your Deku leaf and carry you into the updraft, giving you the lift you need. Once you're floating on high, just let the wind take you to the entrance to the woods. Okay, so wait for the updraft to come around until it reaches about here, and then we will jump off towards that platform on the Forbidden Woods Island. Okay, so first of all, position yourself facing towards the platform and change the wind direction to the northwest. and jump off and use your Deku leaf to fly into the updraft. And then the updraft will push you up into the air. And avoid these enemies. They will try and hit you out of the air. And drop down when you see the green diamond. If you want, you can equip your grappling hook to get a golden feather or two from these enemies. You got a golden feather. Keep it in your spoils bag. A certain strangeness emanates from the quill of this beautifully shining golden feather. Winged girls are said to be infatuated with these treasures. So we will eventually need 20 golden feathers to get another piece of heart. So whenever you come across an enemy like this, be sure to grapple hook them to grab their golden feather. And you can defeat them by equipping your Deku leaf and hitting them with a gust of wind by standing on the ground and using the Deku leaf instead of jumping off of the edge. And that will blow a gust of wind towards whatever you're pointing at. So go ahead and target them and blow them and then hit them with your sword and they will die. And then enter the Forbidden Woods. Forbidden Woods. This is the area where Makar is. It's a dungeon, and I will show you how to get through it next episode. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode and found it helpful. If you did enjoy this episode and found it helpful, make sure to leave it a positive rating. If you didn't enjoy this episode and didn't find it helpful, make sure to leave it a negative rating. If you want, you can share this video around. If you want to join the Ninja Clan and see more videos like this in the future, be sure to subscribe to my channel. And it'd really help me out if you wanted to donate to either my Subscribe Star or my Patreon to unlock exclusive rewards. But even if you guys don't do any of that, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode, and I hope you have a great day. Alright, Ninja Clan, see you next time. Bye.